Direct and live from the Kenyatta University Communication Center. You are just in time for this day's edition of the Weekend Live, where our avid reporters have been up and about to compile matters and reports for you on matters that do touch on you. My name is Emanuel Kutosi, but first, let us sail in officially. All right, and with me in the sign language interpretation is Mutava Mwongeli, and you can be able to reach out to us and connect with us through our social media spaces on KUTV_Kenya on the X platform and KUTV Kenya on Facebook. Now, Prime Cabinet Secretary and Foreign Affairs CS Musalia Mudavadi says more than 20 Kenyans trapped in Russia-Ukraine conflict have been successfully rescued. Speaking during a burial in Kakamega County, Mudavadi said the government remains committed to protecting citizens abroad. He urged young people seeking overseas jobs to verify offers through the Ministry of Labor and the State Department for Diaspora Affairs, warning that some dream jobs can turn into nightmares. He added that flashy online adverts should never replace official confirmation.
They have to be very careful. Kupitia kwa Ministry of Labor, kupitia kwa Diaspora Department ya Foreign Affairs, we can help you verify and authenticate. Tujue kwamba wale wanakuambia watakupatia kazi ni wa halali ama ni waongo. Kwa sababu wengine wanatoka tu, hata hawaambii jamii kwamba wanaenda wapi. Taifa la Kenya ama serikali ya Kenya imeokoa karibu vijana 20 ambao walikuwa wamedanganywa kwamba wanaenda kwa kazi. Kwa hiyo mambo ya ukora na wale ambao ni wajanja wanakudanganya kwamba utapata pesa kiasi fulani, utalipwa hivi, unaenda next, you're on the front line.
And away from the cautionary remarks, leaders allied to the government have dismissed the opposition as lacking a clear agenda and relying more on criticism than solutions. Speaking at a forum in Mbeere South, a TSP leader and Laikipia Member of Parliament Mwangi Kiunjuri said the Kenya Kwanza administration remains focused on delivering its 2022 campaign promises. He expressed confidence that President William Ruto is firmly on course for a second term, saying politics is about results, not noise. He added that endless complaints without alternatives are like shouting directions without knowing the destination.
Wante mzio Ruto, ni kazi ile inaendelea. Tukisema wanta tumesema tutaki kazi ifanye nini? Iendelee. Umeelewa? Na kwa sababu Ruto anafanya kazi, ukisema one term, unasema aachane na hiyo kazi. Na wakisema aachane na hiyo kazi kwenu, si kusema hata fanya Kenya ingine.
Wakati wa kunena mengi na kuongea unaendelea kuisha. Ili nyinyi mkiwa upinzani, wale wanaongoza upinzani, mtakuja tuwaulize ni gani mlisema haitafanywa na ni gani imefanyika. Ili nyinyi mkienda kuongea, muongee kulingana na raia vile wanataka, lakini sio mapenzi yenu, tumbo zenu na mafikira zenu.
And on to a political comeback where former Nairobi woman representative Rachel Shebesh has announced her return to active politics ahead of the 2027 general election. After staying away from the front line of politics since 2022, Shebesh says she's back with fresh energy and clearer priorities. Speaking in Nairobi, she said her political timeout helped her reassess leadership and development goals. Now backing President William Ruto's re-election bid, she promised issue-based politics, youth engagement, and teamwork, saying even in politics, everyone occasionally needs a break before returning stronger.
Kwa sababu baba alituacha pale. Na sisi baba alikuwa anatuambia kama ni right, kama ni left. Akikwambia dance una dance, ukingojea muziki kikufua. Mimi katika
katika hii siasa niko kwa mrengo ya president. That is true. Na niko kwa mrengo ambaye tuko na Nyakungi. But I have done this before na mnanijua. Mimi ndio nisimamia the last election. Tulishikana ODM na Jubilee tukachukua viti. We know the game, how it is played. But even when we know the game, mimi nawaambia mambo ni different. Ground ni different.
Elsewhere, Kirinyaga Governor Anne Waiguru has urged the Mount Kenya community to remain united and honor past political agreements to protect the region's influence. Speaking in Mwea, where she reminded residents of the Yangu Kumi ya Ruto Kumi pact made during former President Uhuru Kenyatta's tenure, Waiguru warned that political credibility is built on trust, not convenience. She noted that the breaking of the promise is like changing rules mid-game, leaving everyone confused and weakening the region's bargaining power at the national table.
Water purification system. So inside here is water.
Uhuru mwenyewe ndo alituambia 10 yake, 10 ya Ruto. Ruto amefanya 5. Mimi nawahisi kama watu wa Mount Kenya, mulipe hiyo yake ingine 5, hiyo deni itutoke. Okay? Hiyo deni tutoke kwa sababu watu wa Mount Kenya hawaishi kwa nchi peke yao. Na tusipolipa deni vile ambapo tulikuwa tumewaahidi, kule mkijaribu kuenda upande mwingine wa nchi utakumbushwa nyinyi kama watu wa Mount Kenya hamtimizi ahadi zenu. Na kura za Mount Kenya ni mingi ndio, lakini za Mount Kenya hazitoshi kutoa rais.
And in another report of a legislator learning on the go, education in Mbeere North has received a major boost following the launch of a free-day secondary school program by MP Leo Wamuthende. Rolled out in Karerema, the initiative fulfills a key campaign pledge and aims to improve academic performance. The Member of Parliament says the program targets raising university transition from 14% to 60%. Teachers will be rewarded for excellence while parents enjoy lighter school bills, that proving that sometimes good grades really do start with good policies, perhaps borrowed from somewhere.
Hapa Mbeere North nimeanzisha mpango wa kwamba wazazi hawatalipa chochote katika day secondary schools. Ile kazi ya mzazi ni kuhakikisha watoto wote wako nyumbani, wameenda shule. Tumeongea na principals wote. Huu ni mpango nilipeana kama agenda yangu kwa campaign, na leo tumehakikisha kwamba shule zote Mbeere North, kutoka watoto waanze kufungua shule, hakuna mzazi ameitishwa pesa yoyote kwa day secondary schools za hapa Mbeere North.
And closer home, within the core of the premier Kenyatta University, young entrepreneurs have been encouraged to fully embrace Kenya's growing startup ecosystem and make the most of the available support. Speaking within the Kenyatta University, students during an innovation forum, industry stakeholders highlighted access to funding, mentorship and incubation hubs. They urged students to move quickly from ideas to action, warning that in business, a great idea kept in a notebook earns nothing. They added that success favors those who test, fail, learn and try again, preferably before competitors do.
As we're looking at the numbers, I think Kenya has been able to grow almost 20 times the volume that is coming into the country in form of startup support. That's around from around $47 million to around $1 billion in under a decade. Is crazy work. So there's a bigger demand. So what we do is we're seeing a vision, a future where startups are the main thing, the major job creating asset. So we are working around helping them to create structures to ensure they are always operational and then use the information that they have as leverage against investors.
Be on the lookout for even virtual workshops. LinkedIn has a lot of those, so you can be able to actually be part of the programs, but also really
plug into Startnev and Startup Garage. They're really trying to be in touch with you guys, students, to be able to plug into the greater network that is commonly inaccessible. That's what the ecosystem. There are a lot of people doing different things, but for early stage, idea stage, Startup Garage would be a good place to start. Scour a lot of networking events if you can. Plug in with your university, like the incubation programs they have, and put yourself out there and be willing to fail, but fail fast.
All right, indeed, beautiful things happening within the premier Kenyatta University. Of course, we do invite your views on the news even as we take our first break right here on the weekend edition. Be sure to join us after this short break.
Petri. I'm Associate Professor in the Institute of Philosophy of Jagiellonian University in Krakow, Poland. And I'm the main coordinator of the Cafe project, which is being here hosted by Kenyatta University.
My name is Ewa Hudoba. I am a project manager in this consortium. Keep watching cutting edge research at Kenyatta University Television.
A new era, a new people. This is the Law Matters Show. A program that brings you legal sensitization on your television.
My statement is written and just the quote the prosecution.
I think that this loss is a setback for Raila Odinga.
What policy recommendations were fronted by the candidate?
With diversity, we demystify important legal issues locally, regionally, and internationally.
What Tanzanians.
Join me, Elvin Onsongo, as I bring you more insights on law matters.
We are looking at social issues. What is the problem? Is it the economy? Is it...
Law Matters Show, creating awareness, advocacy, and enhancing lives.
Welcome back to the broadcast. Now, Ndia, Member of Parliament, George Kariuki, has called for sweeping reforms in traffic law enforcement, including digital fines and tougher penalties. Speaking during an interview, Kariuki said weak enforcement, corruption, and outdated systems have encouraged reckless driving. He noted that some motorists treat traffic rules as friendly suggestions rather than binding laws. The MP urged police and the National Transport Safety Authority to modernize operations, reduce bribery, and ensure offenders pay official fines instead of negotiating roadside discounts that cost lives.
We need to be firm when it comes to enforcement of traffic rules. Why would you allow a truck or a lorry that has no insurance, has worn out tires, it's actually a junk, to be on the road, a matatu to be on the road? And I don't want to blame the Inspector General of Police. I also want to blame everyone else, every other stakeholder, especially in the ministry.
All right, coffee farmers in Kirinyaga County have raised the alarm over widespread use of hazardous pesticides, warning of serious health and environmental risk. Speaking at Coffee Expo in Gishugu, farmers said harmful chemicals have reduced crop quality and affected certification. They accused rogue traders of selling fake products and urged stronger regulation. Leaders noted that you cannot grow premium coffee using dangerous shortcuts, adding that poison farms may save money today but lose markets tomorrow.
Tunahimiza serikali juu hizi mandawa zimekunja mingi sana. Serikali kuu ikisikiliana na serikali ya Kirinyaga ya county wapange mpango wakuwe na eka kama 50 hivi. Hizi kampuni zikikunja au kikunja na kampuni yako unapatiwa stems kama 200. Hizo 200 unapiga hiyo ndawa. Ukipiga hiyo ndawa tunaona ama ni dawa mzuri ama ni mbaya.
Watu wengi wanadanganywa sana, wanaambiwa hii mandawa ni mazuri, hii na mazuri. Mkulima hawezi jua ni mandawa gani mazuri bila yeye. Hawezi jua ni mandawa gani mazuri. Ila yeye kuenda kupiga shambani akaona hii dawa si mazuri. Kwa hivyo leo nilipanga niwaletee wataalamu wote wa kampuni zote siku ya leo ili wakuje wasomeswe mambo ya mandawa ili mtu akindanganyika na huko nje asiseme ni downtown, hapana.
And stakeholders in Kisii County say cases of female genital mutilation are declining following sustained awareness campaigns. Speaking during the Zero Tolerance Day, leaders credited education, strict enforcement and community involvement. Officials say that parents are learning that protecting girls' health and education is more valuable than outdated traditions. Administrators noted that reporting systems are now stronger, especially during school holidays, adding that changing minds takes time, but every saved girl represents a major community victory.
Previously walikuwa wanapeleka watoto uko yao mahali mama ametoka, wanaenda kutairisha watoto upande hiyo bila hata wazee kujua. Lakini tangu chiefs na assistant chiefs, wazee wa miji 10, clan elders, tumekuja pamoja na watu wa makanisa, jumuiya, tunaeneza hii injili kwa kila kijiji.
FGM sana sana ikiendelea inazuia watoto katika mambo yao ya kusoma. Sana sana wakati watoto wanaenda kutairishwa, wanafichwa mbali, hata wanakaa mbali na vitabu vyao, ili kazi ya kusoma sasa inawekwa kando na watoto wanaenda kushughulikia mambo ya kutairiwa.
Na sisi kama Kisii County Government tunazidi kuungana pamoja na wanachama mbalimbali, viongozi, kanisa, kuwaelimisha umuhimu wa kulinda watoto wetu wote, watoto wasichana wasikeketwe, na vile vile kulinda pia watoto wavulana.
And from Nyanza to the coast, where Regional Police Commander Ali Nuno has ordered firm action against machete-wielding gangs terrorizing residents in Mombasa and Kilifi. After visiting a crime scene, Nuno warned that police will not hesitate to use lawful force. He cited recent arrests and CCTV-led investigations, urging youth to abandon crime. The commander also cautioned residents against sharing unverified videos, saying security is not improved by rumors, but by cooperation and timely reporting.
We were able to trace one of the suspects as a local border rider in the name of Muso. Muso had a previous case of robbery which took place in January 2024. He was taken to Shanzulo Court and had jammed the bail. He was given a bond of 10,000 shillings for an offense of robbery with violence. So immediately after viewing the CCTV, we discovered that this is Muso, and the Muso is out. Therefore, we went for him. Lucky enough, he has two homes. One is the home of his mother in Vibingo, and he also resides here in Mutwapa. And ordinarily, when he commits an offense, now he takes a revision in Vibingo area. So we went there, and that's where we recovered all these items in the morning of 28th. Lucky enough, two complainants have come forward. We have seen about 8 identity cards here. These are victims of either robbery or stealing from a person. And 2 of these victims have come forward.
We touch down within the sports arena in the Weekend Live. Now, Kenya's under-20 women's team secured a hard-fought 1-0 victory over Tanzania in the first leg of the World Cup qualifiers at Ulinzi Complex. Elizabeth Mideva's second half strike made the difference, giving the Stars a slim advantage. Coach Jacqueline Juma now faces the challenge of keeping her squad focused for the return leg in Dar es Salaam, where every pass, tackle and shot will count in the race to the final round. Now, Nairobi United will host Moroccan giants Wydad Casablanca at Nyayo Stadium in their final CAF Confederation Cup group match. Already eliminated, the Nai boys are aiming to finish their maiden continental campaign with pride, with nothing to lose and everything to prove. They hope to entertain home fans. Wydad, leading Group B, will be keen to maintain momentum, making Sunday's clash a test of character and resilience. Five minutes past the top of the hour, and that's how we wrap it up right here within Kutv, your premier television station, as we wrap it up for the weekend live. Of course, much appreciated is your company and being with me through this informative session. Thank you also to the whole group involved in the production of tonight's broadcast, of course led by my producer Ivan Monari, Ryan Gure on the director, and Major Minor ensuring everything is moving in step. From me, Emanuel Kutosi, and Mutava Mwangeli in the sign language interpretation, it's good night, sweet dreams, see you, and have a fabulous week ahead. Good night.
Msimu mpya, uso mpya, nguvu mpya, bila shaka na ari mpya. Lakini dhamira ni ile ile. Kuboresha kilimo kwa maisha bora. Jiunge nami James Baraka na nahodha wako mpya wa kipindi cha Boresha Kilimo, tunapochunguza mbinu za kisasa za kilimo, ukipenda teknolojia ibuka katika kilimo, maoni ya wataalamu na hadithi za mafanikio kutoka kila pembe ya taifa. Kutoka kwa wakulima wadogo hadi biashara za kilimo zilizostawi, tunakuvika maarifa na suluhisho kamili, si tu za kuongeza mazao yako, bali pia kuimarisha maisha yako. Kila Jumamosi saa 6:30 na Jumanne saa 4 asubuhi, usipitwe na baraka za Boresha Kilimo, nami James Baraka, hapa hapa KUTV.
Hi, my name is Stella Tioi.
Jina langu naitwa Okemwa Mukwa James.
This is Mandela Gaya.
Ugonjwa ulipokuja ulichukua siku 3 ukaniweka in coma. 20 wamezikwa, 2 ndio wako hai.
I don't even know how it feels to see.
I feel like I cannot express myself well the way somebody who can walk can actually express themselves.
Ilichukua muda mwingi mrefu tena mpana ili kuikubali kwamba mimi siwezi tembea tena.
I've come to actually accept myself.
Ukijaribu kumsimamisha mtu umwambie tafadhali nionyeshe njia,
they find it quite strange talking to you.
You should just make schools integrated,
inclusive setups,
by providing the right facilities.
Finally, I have a fever and I don't have any energy.
Yeah, like there's a war going on inside me.
It has to be the pond. Ponds, rivers, and we will keep snails inside them to show how people get sick.
Yeah, and we'll add pictures of safe water too.
Unsafe, don't jump inside. Stay safe and let adults guide. Snails bring danger, don't you see? Safe water keeps you healthy. Bill has you free.
Hello guys and welcome to yet another exciting episode of Beauty Hack with me, your host Ashley Asaki. So today I have an appointment with Mila Beauty Agency located here in Nairobi as I go get my nails done. Come on.
Mambo vipi, kwa majina naitwa Mila Roger Becker of Mila Nails Kenya and Mila School of Clothes. Mimi hutengeneza kucha na at the same time pia mimi ni mwalimu nafunza kutengeneza kucha. Niko based in Nairobi, Moi Avenue Street, Bazaar Plaza, 7th floor. Ukitaka kunipata unanipata hapo Instagram at Mila Nails, Mila_Nails_KE. Alafu kama ni shule ni Mila_ alafu School of Clothes.
For me, I want what I showed you. Acrylics, for example. So where do we all start after what I showed you?
We start by choose your design. Then after choosing the design, I'm going to check the exact color.
So what are these that you're actually putting on my nails right now?
Any tips? Tips with acrylics.
So whoever who is doing acrylics has to be put them on. Whoever.
Hapana. Kuna two types of acrylics. So hii unaweza kuweka, instead of kuweka tips natumia hii foam. For hii form pia ni ya extend kucha tani acrylics pia.
So it's you to decide gani kama depending on
client ndiye anachagua anataka nini. Pia inategemea na price. Price ya hii form na hii tips ni different.
But see, it's not you deciding nini utaweka. Ni client.
Client ana decide na chenye anataka. Na pia inategemea na price. Kwa sababu price ya hii acrylics nikitumia tips na acrylics nikitumia hii form ni different. Price ya hii nikitumia tips acrylics ni 3,500 na nikitumia form ni 4,500. So iko na difference ya 1,000.
So what determines the length of the acrylics? Tunaangalia wengine they have